Yo, welcome back to another video, and your boy's clean shaven, but this video isn't about my face. This video is about Breakout Boxing 001 and the results, which we're going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be talking about all the results, and we're going to be talking about, we're just going to be breaking each fight down, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So the first fight on the card was Ant versus Dietrich, and this fight was a really good opener, and yeah, we'll be talking about this fight. We're gonna start from the beginning all the way to main event. So in this fight, we obviously saw Ant versus Dietrich, and Ant was, everything was calm at first, but then it started to speed up a lot in the fight, and started coming forward and pressuring Dietrich a lot, and Dietrich couldn't take it. So that is one thing he has to work on. He has a good jab. Dietrich does have a good jab, but Ant was just, he was just too much for Dietrich. If Dietrich, wants to get in the ring again, and I know who he should fight. Spoiler alert, this person is on this card as well. But yeah, if he wants to get in the fight again, or he wants to fight again, then I think that he should definitely work on being pressured. And honestly, a lot of these fighters have to work on not turning their backs, but I think that can be easily worked on with a bunch of more sparring lessons. But yeah, obviously Dietrich, you're a warrior, you put up a good fight. Unfortunately, I think it ended in the second round. You did your best, and I can't wait to see you back in there. And Ant, congrats on the win. I'm definitely keeping my eye on you, so who knows what happens in the future. But yeah, next fight. The next fight is Ivan Mills, Ant's brother, versus Royalty Boxing, and I am very proud of Royalty. We're pretty good friends. At least I think we're friends. Royalty, hit me up, tell me we're friends. But yeah, Royalty did really good in this fight, and Ivan also, we can't take away from Ivan, he did really good too, but he was expected to win, and Royalty won by, I think it was unanimous decision. I thought Royalty was gonna second round, I think, something like that, I forgot, but he put a really good fight. The thing is though with Royalty that I have to say is that he was very jittery, and I think that he should try his best to remain calm and use his reach as an advantage, because I think he has more of a reach than Ivan. So yeah, just stick a few jabs in, cross, maybe some other stuff after, or followed up by a jab. But yeah, he was really jittery, and he should have been more calm overall. But this is his first fight, and I think that he should fight Dietrich. I think that'd be a fucking incredible fight. I think Royalty wants to go up, I think. Dietrich is like, what, 150? I think he's 150, around there. But yeah, Ivan, also really good. Yeah, that's really all to say for that fight. Ivan did really good. I do want, once again, like Ant, I want to fight Ivan in the future potentially, but this video is not about that. It's about all these fights and the results of them. So let's move on to the next fight. The next fight is Lesra Gomez versus Maui, and I'll be honest, I thought Lesra was gonna run through Maui, and he didn't do that. He lost actually, and Maui really surprised me with his skill, because he was pulling back and then countering that. He did really fucking good. Lesra also, he did really good too. I just feel like Maui was more of the aggressor in that match and caught Lesra a lot. But yeah, that's basically the fight. I mean, Maui just simply outboxed Lesra, which once again I didn't think he was gonna do. I think Maui is I think he's his sparring Matt's sparring part, or not Matt, Pat's sparring partner. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all to say for that fight. I think Maui threw up as well, but it didn't really mean anything considering that the match was already over. But yeah, definitely work on not throwing up in the ring, because I think he did that again, and yeah, you'll be perfectly fine. All right, this fight I was very looking forward to. That is Tadakai Kawakami versus, what's his name, and something like that. But no disrespect to you or anything. I just haven't heard of you, and I just don't know your name. But you did really good in this fight. I mean, I'll be honest. I was hoping Tadakai would win, but he put up a really good fight. Tadakai did against his opponent. His opponent was very good. I think that he was one of the most feared over at Get Back. So, considering that Tadakai, did what he did in that fight is pretty impressive. And I think he had like 6 pullouts. His opponents had like 6 pullouts. So, yeah, had he got an opponent, although he didn't get the loss he wanted, he definitely made his family, his girlfriend, and his daughter proud, which is very sick. I can't wait to meet him one day. He seems like a really chill dude. Maybe at Breakout 2. Who knows? But yeah. One thing I will say though about Tadakai and his performance is his head movement. I think if he masters it, he'll be really good. But every time his opponent threw a punch, he went back like this, and sometimes he even did this and like went back. And most of the time his opponent followed up with shots after that, and once you're already back here, you're very off balance. So that wasn't in Tadakai's favor. But if he works on that, he will definitely, this might be a hot take, but if he works like really hard, he can become one of the best small career boxers. And I'm only saying that because his form and all that was really good. He was really technical. He only has to work on a few things and master them. Also, not turning your back, not turning your head, and doing the, slipping away. You can slip, like that, whatever. But if you're like going back here and then your opponent's throwing like flurries at you, you're gonna be really off balance. So definitely 100% work on that. Congrats to the winner, and yeah, congrats to both of you for stepping in the ring. Now, the next fight is Ran versus Sean, aka Purple Flash versus Botfi, and I was very hyped for this match. I did think Ran would win. Unfortunately, he didn't. It was a draw. No hate to you, Botfi or Sean. I did think Ran won that. Botfi was, he was aggressing a lot, but Ran landed more of the power shots, I believe. And both of them did really good. I just thought that Ran won. There's nothing really to say about this match because both did really good, and there's not really much to criticize on. The only thing I can really say is, stick to training, keep on training for, your future fights if you want to even fight in the future. I don't know if this is like a one and done deal, but yeah, 100% keep training and come back stronger than ever. Once again, I thought Ran won, but it is what it is. And now we move on to the main event. Pat Taplusion versus Pepper Poppy. I did have a lot of faith in Pat after I've seen his sparring footage too. I thought that he was gonna beat Pepper. I didn't think, I'm not sure what I predicted, but before this fight, I don't remember, but I didn't think it would be, the easiest fight, because I think Pepper, was he in the military, something like that? He has like background like that. But Pepper did win, unfortunately. I think that it looked like the nerves got to Pat, and Pat was also kind of jittery. Both of them, I think they should work on cardio a ton. And Pat, I fucking love you. You're an amazing human. I just think you need to get back in the gym and train your fucking ass off. I know it's harder because you're running Breakout Boxing, so running a company and organization, and then on top of that trying to train your heart out is very fucking hard. But I know you can do it if you want to step in the ring again. That would be incredible. And congratulations to Pepper. for winning. All I have to say about Pepper's performance is that his power was fucking insane. Like, every time he jabbed, he fucking launched that bitch, and it hit Pat, and it hurt him, and it looked so. Yeah, his power, Pepper's power was very good in this match. But once again, congrats to both fighters for stepping in the ring. Pat, you're a fucking warrior. You kept coming back. I think it was 4 rounds. You didn't quit. So yeah, props to you. And Pepper, congrats on the win. And I really want to see you back in the ring. I will say though, there are some criticisms I have with the event, and no hate to anyone, surrounding the build and the creation of this event. But I think that obviously this is the first event and it's in a backyard, so you can't really do all of that. But I would say, I say 3 commentators on the event, and make them louder, or like make their voices more distinct than the crowd, because all I really heard was the crowd and I couldn't really hear the commentators that well. I know George was on there and Waffle for most of it. I don't know there's another one, but yeah. And then the camera situation, I think there was at one point, I think it was Purple Flash versus Bot Fi's match. The camera was like running, looking at the floor, and they went to the other side, and we missed some of the match. So, yeah, definitely some of that. Same thing with the audio and quality, but overall, I think it was a big success. Now, the question you're all asking: who am I fighting, and am I even fighting? I can't tell you that, and honestly, at this point, I don't even know. But I will say that I am searching for an opponent, and that's really all I'm gonna say. And I know no one fucking asked, but you're gonna get it anyways. But just know that my debut is going to be this year, and I really want you all to see. So yeah, I'll stay tuned with that, and definitely comment down below about this fight, what you guys thought about it. What was your fight of the night? Me personally, I think the best fight, I think in my opinion, was Purple Flash versus Bob. I think that was the best match of the night. Or Tadakai's fight was really good too. They might be on par, but yeah, those were like the 2 matches that stood out to me. So yeah, definitely comment down below that, and who you want to see in the ring again. Give me some, dream opponents you'd like to see for this fight, or a future fight involving, some of the breakout fighters. So yeah, do that, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.